Oh, peek the mic, sorry. No starting soon screen today. We're just getting right into it. Alright, hello. It is 9:30. It's late. Let's do a little bit of character design, just a little bit. A little bit more fleshing this out and working on it, you know? So, last night we did this little drawing here. Agonized over drawing a chibi, and I didn't like it in the end. And I did this little head turn around very roughly. This, look, I go, wow. But we are designing the protagonist for a little game project, concept art suite for my portfolio. So I realized I don't really need to do a chibi design, at least not right now. I feel like that'll be something that kind of comes out of like a consequence of the rest of the art design. Like when I do environments and stuff, it's gonna be top down. Like, okay, because a chibi comes from either limitations of like the hardware, because you gotta fit the character into space, but you can't have a full figure like that. It's gotta be small to fit, like a little sprite. Or like a stylistic choice kind of replicating that, right? So, but there are games that have full figure, like full proportional characters, like Persona, Final Fantasy, everything like that. Even like Final Fantasy VII back then was more like in battles full proportional. We had chibi in the overworld. But yeah, so I think just for concept art to start with, it's fine to just focus on her full body and proportionally. I think that's all good. Oh, hello. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to myself. And also, if people come in, I don't know when people are going to come in, so it's... I just gotta talk. That's what streamers do. Anyway. What was I thinking? So, yeah, I'm gonna focus more on just the full body art for this one today. So, chibi, be gone. I want to experiment a bit with how I want a finalized art style to look. Whether I want it to be like line art, sketchy, because there's some anime styles I want to replicate. I was like a couple artists that I was studying in particular recently I thought would be a good look. One of them is the designer for Digimon Survive. Character designer. They are Huion. So I think their art style in Digimon Survive was pretty good. It's like kind of thin line art and yeah. Josie. It's a protagonist for a concept art portfolio piece. So I'm gonna make a bunch of concept art for like a game project and have that be my portfolio. So it's a protagonist for that. And she's based off of my great-great-grandmother, because it's like the story behind this game idea comes from like a real family historical story back in late 1800s Switzerland. So yeah, that's the story behind that. Her name is Mabel. I'm sorry, her name is Marie. It was originally Mabel, but I changed it to Marie because it was closer to her actual name. Her name was Donna Marie. But Donna's kind of like a like I was like, I'm not too sure on that name, so I just went with Marie, because it's like, it's... So, let me make a new file. I'll just paste in some of the art style influences. There you go, so you got Uiti Ukamore, who was the character designer for Digimon Survive. Their art is kind of characterized by a bit of like a watercolor look to it, especially with the shading. This is very low resolution Pinterest, oh my god. And like realistic proportions, kind of detailed, not too much shading or rendering. It's pretty much just like cast shadows and a little bit for the hair with highlights. And they like to do highlights with kind of neon-y colors as well. So yeah. See if we can find any other examples of their art that I can study from. I was looking through my Twitter likes as well, just to see if there's any artists here that I particularly like the art style of, like a finalized look maybe. There's a lot of really good art on Twitter. My goodness. Let's see. There's I really like Megami Ishitani's style. Who was one of the animation directors on One Piece. Her stuff is very good. This is one that I like uploaded, but someone stole it, reposted it, and it got way more likes on Pinterest. So I didn't make this. I can't take credit, but I uploaded this image to Pinterest, and then someone stole it. So yeah, but I love her use of colors and flat shading. I think it's very good, and like very simple line art as well. Clean look. It's kind of similar to Mamoru Hosoda. It's very good for animation. And similar kind of art styles you can see in, I don't know the name of the artist, but the person who makes the Shark Kitty kind of art. It's pretty similar. Yeah. And... Yeah, so I don't know, do we want to go for like a MIDI pen, maybe? Oh, I got like pins and needles in my hand. I need better art. I'm finding lots of good art on Pinterest right now though. But Pinterest sucks because they don't put the artist's name often, which is annoying. But let's go to my art inspo board and see what we can find in my cryptics, because the project's called Cryptics. Let's look at the board for that as well. Yes, I think flat kind of shading, like cell shading, is good. And then, because it's like a render, it's not like in-game art, I think I kind of want like a bit more line variation to give it some depth. That might be good. And let's try, I also really like Persona 4 Revival's rendering style. I don't know who the artist for that is, but it does look very good in the official art. Because it's also taking inspiration from like the original renders for the PS2 version of the game. But yeah. Let's see. It's much more a rendered art style, so maybe we can combine some elements from that. Okay. So, let's get a pen brush. Let's try turn a pen. And one of my nostrils is blocked, that's frustrating. Let's see what we can do here. It's always very hard, I feel, trying to work with thin line art because my sketches are always much thicker. And it just feels very, like, flat to me. Often. Okay. But even then, when I think I'm doing thin line art, it's often like, when I was in university, I thought I was doing like thin line art. They're like, oh, yeah, you should try drawing thin line art. I'm like, is that not what I did? Like, it was always a struggle. Let's turn the stabilization up on this a bit. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, how are people doing today? I was thinking of doing some art for a bit, until like at least 10 or so, and then maybe, because I've been playing Undertale in Japanese, so I thought maybe it'd be fun to stream that a bit. They can do some speaking practice if people are interested. But it would be weird because I'll try not to speak English at all. I'll just be like solely focusing on Japanese. Nihongo senyo. But I understand that people don't really want to just like listen to someone speaking Japanese badly. They're like, I gotta practice somehow. Okay, let's see. I also do love like the kind of softer art. We'll just experiment. It's not the finalized render or anything. We'll see what we come up with. Like. So, render these eyes. Anime mitai na me. So I don't really have like a lot of very obviously anime styled art in my Pinterest board saved. So it's ちょっと難しい。I always say ano instead of eto. I need to practice saying eto. Because eto is more commonly used, I believe. So in anime art styles, when they have their eyes open pretty wide, do they give them the little eyelid drawing? Like the line? Kind of. Some people do. They'll do like that. And then for the eye itself, oops, I do not want to select. How do I want to stylize these eyes? So I did like this, but that's not very common to have it like actually overlap the eye itself. Like, I guess it depends. Okay, so she has kind of like blue eyes, I think, yeah. She has I'll draw an eyelash kind of on the top here as well. Okay, and she has freckles too. Okay. A bit more thickness on the bottom. Yeah. Okay day. Not too bad. I had curry for dinner at Koko Ichibanya, which I don't think I've ever actually had. Maybe once. because I was like, I never really had that much Japanese curry. I had it like once in 2023 when I was sick. So I was like, that's not a very good frame of reference for it. And I was like, I don't know what to have for dinner tonight. And my sister's like, you should get curry, I love curry. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. That's pretty good. Very filling. So that was good. But it's actually the second time I've had curry this week. I had Indian curry on Sunday. I think should I give her ears more shape? Or should they be round? What is done more commonly in anime-esque styles? They got a bit of shape to them, usually. These are weird. I think when I draw detailed ears, they just kind of look like monkeys. I don't know. It's like a bit too distracting to me. Maybe it's too big. Could that be it? It feels kind of proportionate though. I don't know. Let's try shrinking it. It needs to be motto chotto kawaii. Okay. Ugh. My single nostril. I got two nostrils. One of my nostrils is blocked. Irritating. Okay. She's got like these the collar. It's not like a shirt collar though, it's just kind of like, it pops up. Do you have guidelines? Guidelines, what do you mean, like chat rules? Or just like guidelines for drawings, you mean? I think I have chat rules? I don't really. It's just like, I don't know, it's just me at the moment, small streamer. I don't know, like mods or anything, chat-wise. It's just like obvious stuff, you know, like don't say slurs, don't be rude. If I think you're being weird, I will just, like, ban you. Like, it's just up to my discrepancy. But just general internet stuff. And like, yeah. If you want to, like, give a critique or feedback or something, that's also fine and welcome. But yeah. Just, like, be normal. Please. Yeah. Pretty much. If it gets like more people in or bigger, I will eventually get more like defined chat rules and like mods or something. I don't know. But for now, it's just pretty chill. Let's keep an eye on things. So, oh, I closed the tab. Oh, I hate that. Why? I was trying to click on the tab, but it closed by mistake. I had the perfect reference image as well, and it's gone now. Oh. I guess we can try to get it back again. So frustrating. Okay, man, so annoying. No, I had such a good reference image, I didn't get to save it. Can I Control H and just open up from there? No, not that one. Is it this one? No. No, it's... Why did it not save? What the hell? Oh, I found it. Okay. Saving. It's my art inspiration board. Jeez. I'm also opening this image in a new tab. Control Shift T opens a recently closed tab. Oh, is that on Firefox? Because I don't use Chrome. But thank you for letting me know. So, she's got like this, and it comes down into like a vest. Yeah, so I might do another layer just to draw out this part a bit more. So it comes in there, goes up into a vest, but it very quickly kind of gets swallowed by that, and then this would come down to here. So shoulder would be like there, right? Yeah, okay. Pretty much just going to be the like cardigan thing she's got on. I don't know what these lines are. It's a hockey kind of thing, default. Oh, okay, nice. Control Shift T, let me try that. Yeah, it does, it works. Nice. Thank you for that. I will keep that in mind because it's something I do quite a bit. Make this a bit thicker. Actually, I probably shouldn't color in like the black part of her, like vest or whatever, black, in case I want to make it like just like an off color. It's like that. Okay. Let's see. Those two long, these little tassels, maybe. I'll draw in more of her hair, get that kind of sorted out. Man, I love Undertale's music. It's so good. And like how detailed I want to go with the line art with the hair detail. Sorry, Predator. How in depth I want to go with the detailing for the hair, I am not sure yet. When it comes to like drawing individual like strands, I don't really know. I guess I'll just get the shape of it down first and then I can figure it out. Good. She would have hair behind there as well. Let's see. I guess it really is just dependent on how detailed I kind of want to go. Like anything's kind of fine, I think. As long as it kind of follows a general direction, I think. This might be better with done with shading though, so let's wait a bit. So can I just like casually grab an Ace Sharpie and draw over your masterpiece real quick? Just no big deal. Yeah, I guess. Like, do you mean, like, whatever, yeah, sure. I don't think I'll have a way to see it, but, I hope you draw good masterpieces. Go crazy, man. What do you mean by that, even? But... okay. So... just draw in the little bow. Okay. not sure how detailed I want to go with the rendering for the hair. You often see on art like this, I'll have a few like loose strands kind of coming off. I feel like that might not really fit this character. Well, maybe actually, I don't know. Here and there, couple. I find out where you live and rewrite your Wi-Fi password into lyrics. What? Just to the lyrics of the Macarena. Oh my god. I don't have control over my Wi-Fi password because it is provided by the building. So, good luck. But, yeah, one of the things I count as being weird is threatening to dox. But, I know it's in jest, but, yeah. You can push your luck, but be careful. See. Looks a little bit too blocky. It needs a bit more depth to it. Hands are hard to draw, especially when you don't have a reference. Yeah. Alright. Maybe it's too small. That feels too long. Okay, I don't know if I can find a specific reference for his hand. It's the hard part about hands, is always like, oh, I can't find the pose I'm doing very well, so I gotta like just freehand it. But then it looks bad. Blob, yeah. Okay, saying sounds. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Okay. And since am I going to do a reference photo? I might try, but it's very hard to do reference photos. Get the angle you want. Because it's like your phone camera always flips things as well, so you're like, oh. So it's just like annoying. Okay. I'm going to get more front on. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this reference photo isn't really helping too much I just took. No, it's kind of actually did help a bit. Then let's make our wrist a bit more narrow. I want to like blow my nose. Or do like a big sniff, but that's okay. Now, what are your thoughts on ostriches? Are they good or evil? They're good. I like them. I like how they got 2 big toes and that's it. And they look like aliens. They're pretty cool. I've never seen an ostrich, I don't think. But I like them. I'd like to see them. I've seen emus, which are similar. They're the second biggest bird. But I don't know, ostrich is considered like evil by anyone, or like pests. What if an ostrich stole your lunch money? Would they do that? They can get pretty crazy. I mean, I don't have lunch money. I'm a 24-year-old, so yeah. And I don't think they would do that. I think it would walk over, look at me, maybe peck me, make a loud noise that sounds like a very low resonance grunting sound, which is the sound they make, and then probably get startled and run away. If they're anything like emus, that's what they would probably do. You guys are definitely interesting tonight, aren't you? Always fun away. I mean, I think emus are probably, they've got the bigger reputation, right? Australia, being Australian, we lost a war to emus famously, so I feel like the emus have got a bit more over the ostriches, if anything. I trust an ostrich more over an emu, I think. But maybe I do have a bias towards against emus just because of my nationality. Yokoshiranai. Straight and pick that. Always got to consider the emu or always bet on it. Okay, so... Oh, this is tricky. There's lots of details in this one section. So her cardigan would kind of go across like that, right? But her arm should actually be down here. So... Always the last line you want to remove, jeez. I'm redoing all those lines. I'm just erasing it. It's like, oh, I want to remove this one line, and I got to Control-Z to get rid of it, but then like, it gets rid of every other line before it, because apparently that was like the first thing I drew. It's so frustrating. Happens all the time. Okay. So, the vest kind of comes down like that, and would that be how that works? I don't know, it's 10:19, wow. Getting late. Maybe I probably won't have time to do Undertale tonight. So cardigan overlaps the vest and stuff. But I gotta draw the other tassel. That's... Yeah. You got these puppy sleeves. Would there be like an overlap here? Yeah. How many strawberries little like licks popping up at the end of my strokes? I'm not sure if it's because of the pen or like a just habit of mine. It always happens. I feel like it shouldn't curve. It goes straight across like that, right? It should be more just at an angle the entire way. No. You can really hear the uematsu influences in Toby Fox's music here. Crazy. Bring hands is hard. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. There you go. It's the best I'm gonna really pull out at the moment. Hand-wise. She's kind of raising one leg up. Yeah. I guess I will draw this like apron to match that. So how would that affect the folds? They could kind of go like that, right? And then her skirt, it's like pleated at the bottom. It's based off of Tammy Chang's, what she draws for her Final Fantasy character. But I mean, she has like a really big, detailed version of it. Let me check. So there's like one image is kind of close. I have to do a rabbit. So the general shape comes up here, goes around, wraps around the back, like so, but then it's kind of coming down here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Actually, I'm going to do another layer of sketching, more detailed. So it's kind of squares, then down. That. I think. That's one part of it. But then it kind of, because this leg is lifting it, the other part kind of coming around now, like so. Yeah, I think I kind of got the idea of it. It's not quite as frilly though as I think it should be. Too thick. Not ways. No. That might be too... Looks like her feet's kind of breaking. Okay. Don't crash on me, CSP. I do not want to save the browser window. No, not cut. Save. Jeez. Let's see now. Mustn't like half-ass it right at the end here. So that's kind of here we are for the lineup. Let's see how this kind of looks overall. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, it needs detailing is her eyes, but I'm gonna wait till I go to coloring and rendering for that. So coloring wise, let's see. Actually, go to chibi inspiration here. Let me save that. Pinterest is very good at never loading the thing that I want it to. I guess we should probably draw in like pupils at least. Okay, no. I would rather not. Okay, let's see. Coloring wise, how do I want to go about this? Well, actually, I already have colors picked, so put some base ones down. Okay. This is Hammer of Justice. It's like my favorite song. Okay. Why do they make it like medieval? So weird. Sorry for the snipping, my goodness. Ugh. I should make the paper like bright red, so it's more obvious. Okay. Well, I like barely had any red on her dress skirt. I always get dress and skirt mixed up for some reason. It's because I've never worn them. Maybe why. So boots, black. Let's make our laces a brighter color. This part, is this going to be just skin or like a sock? Like it'd be worth better as a sock, but I don't know what color to make the sock. Oh well, let's do the skin for now. Okay, so that's how flat's done. How do I want to render her eyes? This is what shows how anime you go. I want it to be like a grayish blue. Bit. Put some blacks in there as well. And some highlights. Alright, so I gotta do the whites of her eyes as well. Okay, it's pretty good. And okay. I'll shade her eyes a bit. Is that actually coloring? Oh, it's not on. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay. I think our wrist is probably a bit too wide here. Oh well. Yes, I'm kind of happy with how this is turning out so far. Methinks. Can try a more like painterly style later, but I think this is also pretty good. This kind of isn't really dark enough. Great. And then some shading here. Then I think some white highlights might work well. Let's clip it to a layer below. That should be fully white or somewhat transparent. think when paired with the white background, it looks pretty good. That a little bit. Put a little bit of white on the edges here. Might make it pop. Just a bit. It's fine, actually. Doesn't really need it. Hey, I think that's pretty good. I'm honestly, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe I want to put like a little bit more darker blue into the eyes here. Well, it's okay, I think. I feel like her eyes are maybe too big, but hard to really decide. Pupils or no pupils? I think honestly pupils might be good. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. And we'll go for like a bit of a lighter blue. Yeah. Maybe down here. Yeah, okay. I think that's something I'm quite happy with. What I might do is group this. Put a clipping mask over it. And how do I change? Oh. We might make you more of like a... what gradient should I go for here? the screen. Or what if we went with like a greeny kind of color instead? Overlay, straight overlay. See, multiply might be the one to go with. I don't like how a lot of these look, honestly. It's kind of too red. It's too bright. It's kind of too blue. That might be our go, Hugh. Saturation is pretty good. Let's go channel. I'm rooting for your job search. I am rooting for your job search. Good luck. Thank you. We're doing portfolio stuff at the moment. Like kind of just character art, like a game project. So yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad you stumbled across the channel. Doing protagonist art. Okay, I'm gonna go Hugh. And then I'm gonna also put just a little, like oh, don't know what gradient. I think she's sitting on, I guess. Let's put this underneath it all. I kind of like to go for a watercolor edge sometimes. Need opacity down for that. Oh, you can just do layer color. Oh, okay, I didn't know what thing you do. Cool. And then something I like to also do is... Oh, whoops. Hang on. Take the line art. Good. Let's move it ever so slightly below. Gaussian blur it a little bit. Turn down the opacity. Turn off that border effect. Multiply. Let's make it like 40%. And it's just like a slight shadow. Honestly, maybe it doesn't need the border effect. And then let's cut this to lay below. Only the editing layer. Filter. Render pearl noise. Turn the scale down. And we'll make that overlay. Just so there's like a bit of green to it, you know? You made that like 10% opacity to give it a little bit of depth. Yeah. And then do I want to do border effect? Maybe not. Oh, I forgot to color shade this part properly. If I like in here. Ah. Be affected by this layer. What am I doing? There you go. There you go. Why is it not making any difference? It's okay. It's just very subtle. Okay. Whew. Alright. It took a bit. We got that done. Like a pretty good render. So it's like an actual anime-ish style of line art, not just a pencil brush. I think I need a little bit more work on figuring out the details of them. It's 11:15, so I assumed a lot longer than I thought I would. I was like, oh, I'll stream to 10 and then play Undertale for like an hour, but yeah, that's not happening. I got distracted. That's okay, get distracted. did art. So I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, maybe. If I don't go out. Tomorrow is actually probably the last real coolish day before I get super hot. So I might go to the park, but I might try and stream in the afternoon, morning beforehand. So we'll see. But for now, I am gonna go to bed. So yeah, thanks for coming along, everyone who did, and chatting, everyone who did. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you all on another stream maybe tomorrow. We'll be doing some more work on this. I need to actually kind of like write down everything I'm planning to do for this. I need to do like character sheets, I think. And there's some other characters as well. Like there's a wolf character I want to do, and I have to do like her proper axe design. And then like some actual concept art pieces of like environments or characters in them. And then finally like a mock-up of what like an actual game kind of like battle screenshot would look like. So yeah. But for now we've kind of got her design kind of like finalized, I think. So I'm pretty happy about that. And we're kind of developing the art style for it as well. Kind of anime-ish. Still very much my style, I think. But yeah, so thanks for coming, everyone. I will see you all on another stream. Alright. Bye-bye. I'm muting my mic now. Oh, have a good evening, or morning, or day. See you all later.